Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be doing something a little different. I decided to check out the Monster Crown trading card game Kickstarter campaign. Usually I wouldn't cover this, but Jason's my friend, so I wanted to help him get funded. If you're interested in the Monster Crown trading card game, definitely check it out, linked below. We're basically just going to be going through everything. Also, I just want to say I'm sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath. I'm actually sick, so not feeling so great, but we're doing this for Jason, alright? So we're going to check out the trailer itself and then sort of head into the information. Now, if you don't know what Monster Crown is by now, there's tons of Monster Crown videos on my channel. Just search up Monster Crown Gym Leader Ed. You'll find a lot of Let's Plays and stuff like that. But basically, it's a monster taming RPG with crossbreeding and it's sort of in a Game Boy Color aesthetic. Yeah, you can check out all my thoughts and stuff. I have reviews. I'll probably leave one linked below or in a video card or something like that. But for now, let's check out the trading cards, because I think Monster Crown has a lot of really cool monster designs, so I think this could be interesting.
When I started making the Monster Crown trading card game, I didn't know what to expect. I was just one guy who wanted to make a fun game that he'd like to play with his friends. I could picture it. The game, the cards, it all floated through my mind on a permanent loop. 2 years of wonderful development and constant thought later, I gotta say, I'm in love. I have thought constantly.
He's not using sleeves on the cards. Execute him.
To create unique, fast-paced, and dynamic gameplay interactions. The world has handed me a group of vibrant and masterful artists. And eventually, this became my entire life.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
This game, these cards, became as special to me as anything else. I'm doing everything I can to make this real, and I hope you support our game and come to love it as well.
Cards.
Oh, snap. Jin.
Monster Crown!
And that's the end of it. I do believe you can play this on Tabletop Simulator. I will leave the Kickstarter linked below. I'm sure it's linked here somewhere, but we'll get into it. So, introduction. Welcome, new tamers, to the wilds of Crown Island. At a first glance, Crown Island may seem familiar and tame to you. You may think you've had an adventure like this and you are confident in your ability to navigate its lands and control its monsters, but the world of Monster Crown does not care about your presuppositions, and the monsters and tactics used by tamers here will end your monster taming career before it begins. Be wary and be cunning, and you may survive long enough to control amazing power. Falter just a little and the monsters, or worse, people, behind you will remove you from their path next. Monster Crown's TCG is a reimagining of Studio Aram's indie monster taming RPG Monster Crown as a tabletop card game. Monster Crown, which released in 2021 on Steam, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, etc., features charming retro-inspired graphics and music, a vast world to explore, dark storyline, and a robust breeding system with over 1,200 different kinds of monsters to tame. So here we get into the gameplay. In Monster Crown TCG, 2 or more people will undergo their perilous journey across Crown Island, pitting their respective monster teams against each other as rival tamers. Each begin the game by selecting their favorite starter monster and placing it face down on the field. Starter monsters that tamers can choose from include K-Knight, Darwall, Dracoil, Ambigu, and Hooclaw, which all of these are the starters in the actual game, by the way. And then here you can see the type chart if you don't already know about that. I think I put out a video about the type chart a long time ago, so you can check that out too. I'm sure you could find it if you just type in Monster Crown types on YouTube. Monster types are not elemental, rather they're defined by temperament and physiology. Will monsters are stoic. Brute monsters beat down malicious monsters. Malicious monsters' vicious tendencies are best against unstables. Unstables resist relentless attacks with their unpredictable forms of movement. Relentless monsters eventually wear down will monsters with their endless drive. Understanding the playing field. Each player may control up to 5 cards placed on the Monster Crown slots as seen above. When you knock out all of your opponent's monsters off the field, you win. When a monster takes damage or is moved by another effect, it will move down to a lesser adjacent crown slot when a card occupying a CR1 slot would be removed. Moved down. It gets placed in the discards pile. Okay, I see how it works. Okay. Managing your crown slots between your monsters and other types of support cards is crucial in staying alive in the battle of Monster Crown TCG. Any card that moves down pushes all of the cards below it, so it can make a mistake and cost you dearly. Blah, 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 blah. Monster Crown's TCG's first set, Crown Island, is comprised of over 100 illustrated high resolution collectible cards. I suck. See, this is why I haven't recorded a Let's Play since I got sick. Monster Crown will make up the bulk of your deck, the rest being filled out with various kinds of location and adventure cards. Here you can see Brutus. Brutus is sexy. Okay. Monsters are very hardy and can be found living in a wide array of habitats across Crown Island, such as flatlands, waterways, mountains, and so on. Location cards enhance monsters who share that card's habitat. Oh, it kind of reminds me of like Magic the Gathering a little bit, I guess. I don't know too much about that game, but I remember you had to put down those like different, I think they're like mana cards or something. I'm not sure if it's something like that. Location cards can stack with other cards that are not moved down, while cards would move into their crown slot. This lets you create areas of power to use with all kinds of monsters. Adventure cards are the main support cards of the Monster Crown TCG, featuring a variety of effects and playstyles. Adventure cards are further classified into Journey, NPC, Quest, and Combat cards. Journey cards can be activated during your turn while you're taking no other actions. They're played from your hand and they're sent to the discard pile after. Sounds kind of like a Magic card from Yu-Gi-Oh! NPC cards are played in crown slots and can be moved down similarly to when a monster gets beaten up upon each use. This one allows you to get a lot of use out of cards with proper planning. Quest cards are also played in the crown slots and can allow you to play powerful monsters or gain staggering benefits. They move down with each use like NPC cards and accumulate quest counters that give cumulative effects with each use. Combat cards are used when monsters fight each other, giving them surprise edges. Manage these resources well to win decisive battles. I almost forgot, when you're exploring, keep an eye out for brilliant monsters. These are rare rainbow-colored variants of normal monsters. Any monster can be brilliant. That's cool. So it's like their holographic version is the brilliance. That's pretty cool. And then I'm not gonna dwell too much on the rewards and stuff. Like, you guys could check that out, but just a brief look. Like, you got you have the booster packs, you have the booster box, you have oh, this is nice. What is this? The Card of Destruction deck. Some other art and stuff like that. So definitely check this stuff out when you get a chance. Oh, these are cool too. The Jin keychain is really, really cool. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Kickstarter itself. Again, like, you could check out all of these rewards you want. Like, there's a lot of enamel pins and stuff like that. So there is physical rewards outside of the trading cards if that's something you're interested in. For me personally, I gotta see the backer tiers. I might back for the single pack. Personally, money's been a little bit tight lately. Otherwise, I would have backed for like a full deck. But for me, like, I'm not too into TCG myself. I have trouble finding people in real life to play anything with, let alone card games and stuff. That's why I generally don't really cover them, just because they don't interest me as much. But I think Monster Crown was a fun game, and I like the art behind it. And again, like, Jason's a really hardworking guy, and I'd like to see, one of his projects. I know it's being created by Aaron, but it's Jason's IP. Anyway, my point being, I'd like to see, them do well. I think if A Drive's card game can do well, I'd like to see Monster Crown's card game do well as well. So, yeah, guys, check it out, linked below, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe for daily monster taming content. Check out my Twitter, Discord, and Patreon, linked below. Special thanks to the patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Dark Persona, Exodus, and Candy Morency, and we'll see you next time. Peace.